Chai, my people. This one na sad news all the way from Kubwa. This one they happen inside Abuja. I hear say about, no be even about, over 6 people don't die on top the tanker explosion wey happen for there. I know say most of us go dey look and say, what did they happen? Because to me, I don't conclude say, I sure say our governors and all of them politicians, they don't decide to sacrifice Nigerians. Because the way people they die now, I know they understand. Based on how this one take happen, I hear say the tanker driver they drive. Now there NEPA pole wire go cut, fall inside the tanker kerosene. Now there this whole explosion just happen. My people never see this one, they can follow me watch.
A loud explosion was heard around the Kubwa village market. A kerosene tank had exploded at a shop near the main market, leading to a huge fire. Some small businesses and their owners were not spared. Eyewitnesses say firefighters were promptly on the scene to put out the fire and prevent an escalation. By morning, the extent of the damage is clear, as security agents and emergency responders cordon off the area. The explosion relocated the tank from here to the top of this structure, damaging the window of a nearby building.
Without the fire service being on ground, all these buildings would have gone down because it was an explosion of a kerosene tanker.
It was one of these electrical cables that cut off and then fell inside a container containing kerosene.
One woman who simply wishes to be identified as Madam Miracle narrowly escaped the explosion, while another young girl escaped with non-life-threatening injuries.
Just 5 minutes, I was about to enter house. They said, "Madam, where are you? Come. Fire, fire, fire. Your shop has burnt." A woman with pregnancy died. They pushed her inside gutter. Still, she did not make it.
As I was sitting here selling plantain, then the thing has sparked from here. Then I know this wire now cut and I run, so I don't know how they end. It's the wire that touched my hand.
This family is, however, not so fortunate after losing their 17-year-old daughter to the fire. One of the residents believes there is more to the explosion.
May God save us all. Because the way things just they happen, people just they die. And this will not be like one person they die. Groups of people just they die. They don't begin, they fear me. Because to me, I beg no be juju be this one. I be say why I go cut, you know decide to fall for grant. Inside the tanker we carry kerosene. Now I can't decide say now inside that place go. Now I want drop for. Now what it can cause this whole explosion? And sometimes I feel they look and say maybe these drivers they very, very reckless. Because we know some of all these tanker drivers, they know they fear, they will drive like say they don't smoke. And maybe this tanker where this one carry, maybe the thing they very high. They are now waiting go cut wire. Where we say it can't even cause the explosion, but now we don't even forget the answer. Because person when they even drive this thing, himself don't die. But me, they really feel for people where be say their body bone. Those way that make I even first talk say rest in peace to una soul. But what about the ones where bone? I don't even measure the kind of pain where they go through. Because person born from up rich ground. I beg how the person won't take start. And with the looks of things, people where they inside Kubwa, I don't want to talk and say on a day very, very careless. Because even as this one happened, we still they see where person carry kerosene. They sell her for in front of transformer. I beg now mumu they worry on her. What if that one can explode? Now go to talk say na mistake. Mistake will be say sometimes now una they cause am on oneself. Things will be so na go take jeje. Okay, you know say okay transformer there. If it blow at any time, if it cause explosion, your sense no tell okay, no put am for there. Carry am come, you still live and there, and people say they come they buy. Nobody says don't come there come advise you. As this one now don't happen, all of them come they complain. Sometimes now why they always blame Nigerians because if like say now we be our own problem. If like say now we they even like death, I mean now we know they fear death. Now why would they always cause all this kind of kata? But all these damages will happen. The doctor say they go investigate them. They go find out about what happened. Behind the wire fall inside the thing. No, have been a spiritual attack. The doctor say they go find out about everything. Anyways, my people, now this one now here. Now as make a bring and come. Make now stay tuned for our next story. Wahala they share on my people. Hey, I hear say Cameroonian soldiers don't go invade Taraba inside Nigeria. For those who want to know, Cameroon, they actually very, very close to Nigeria. In fact, now one small river, now just they block these two countries for some states. Only for us to hear say the Cameroon soldiers don't enter inside Nigeria. Say that they find their own criminals and don't understand what they happen. Or now they found a criminals, not before on side, now inside Nigeria, now when they find a witch. And this one now don't cause serious panic attack inside Taraba State. My people never watch this one, eh? Make now join me see.
A clear view of Toso and Mirogo villages in Kurmi local government area of Taraba State shows deserted settlements as fleeing residents are taking refuge in neighboring communities. The residents claim the Cameroonian soldiers occasionally cross this river, which is a natural border between Nigeria and Cameroon in the affected communities.
I was in my farm when I saw people running away from their homes. By my right, I saw army. Also by my left, I saw army. I was asking what is the problem. I was told that they are Cameroonian soldiers looking for Ambazonian soldiers who they have been in conflict for a series of years. The best thing I could do is to also join them. I go into my house, I pick my few belongings, I also run away.
We relate mostly with most of the traditional rulers from Cameroon. So if they have problems with criminals there, they write to us to arrest and hand them over to them. And if we have criminals there to write to them, they will arrest them and give us over.
The situation is exacerbating the humanitarian situation in the area as residents take refuge in camps for internally displaced persons. Governor Darius Ishiaku promises that the situation is being addressed.
I'm very much aware of it and we're working on it. They won't get to the level we are fearing. I've already started tackling it.
Now, wow, we go ever day safe for this Nigeria at all. Boko Haram, they do their own. Unknown gunmen and bandits, now Cameroon soldiers. Well, we say this one, they don't even suppose they inside our place. Because me, I look and before I'm supposed to enter, even if fine and good, on our criminals enter. I'm supposed at least enter Nigeria, go meet the governor, be the king, say, okay, our people don't enter here. Post pictures around so on, they find this, and I not do any of that one. On our own, to just enter, start to invade the town. No, be so it's supposed to be. But anyway, I hear say the governor of Taraba State don't talk, say, he go make sure say things go back to the way it is. Because as it be everybody inside that state don't pack their load, come out. Because they fear for their life. Many these people now no can start to shoot people around saying they are criminals, they resemble their criminals. Now, why all of them don't pack their load, they won't come up for here. But on our show say all these ones they say Cameroon, on our show some of them the military militants. The terrorists say they disturb Nigeria. Because for people to just enter like that, it means that these people don't they enter before. No be today they enter. So me I go visit me governor of Taraba State. Make I give more advice. On I see all those armor tanks what be say China people giving her. I'm not saying no good, but make them just borrow. Put them for this border, then put security people, make them sit down for there. At least they guide this place where we know okay, we did somehow safe. Because of our president, Mr. Buhari, he claims all the borders they closed. So I don't see why this Cameroon border would just stay open like that. No security, nothing. So at least make na put these people there, make we know say this place they safe. Because me I no go surprise all these ammunitions and illicit drugs now there they pass the cup. Because na claim say me they lock, other places they lock. So we are thought they pass the cup. So as this one now they don't claim say okay now here these ones they pass are they very certain say now there other people they pass. So may they try at least close this one for that side. Anyways, my people, now here I will take break on this matter. Make now stay tuned for our next story.